everybody, it's Patty Ann.
And Jean Frida.
Jean Frida, that's my baby sister. And she's here from another state, and we went on a haul today, and we got a haul. We went to the dollar store, and we went to JoAnn's. So Jean Frida, why don't you show them some of the stuff we got?
Oh, okay, hold on just a minute.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That was hot.
We got a lot of goodies. We got these
Hold 'em up.
2 mugs that we're going to use something, decorate with the cricket. So we got those, 2 of those.
And by the way, Jean Frida's new to the cricket, so I'm going to be teaching her.
We got these candy bowls at the dollar store that we're going to put something, I think, for Valentine's Day on, just plain glass. Nice size for candy. We got matching wine glasses because we want to have sisters or something on these that's sistery. We got these candy jars at JoAnn for $2.99 with lids. So we're going to fancy up those candy jars. We got some beer mugs. So we have some nice mugs.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. We're going to put on those. We got all of this. I love this one, obviously.
Look at, but she has pajamas that kind of match this too, and she needs a shirt to go with. So we did get the long sleeve shirts at JoAnn's that we're going to put some something on in vinyl.
Yeah,
Heat transfer vinyl.
That's this red and black. We got some gold sparkly, some red sparkly, some black chalkboard.
Yeah, and we might put that on some wine glasses because we're having a party, and we might put some stickers on wine glasses. And we got these so people can write their names on their wine glass, and they'll know, or their beer jug, mug, whatever, and they'll know it's theirs.
So,
and wait.
Oh, what? Oh, one more thing. We got this little board that we only got one of these because we weren't quite sure what we were going to do with it yet, but that's yet to be determined.
Yes.
All right, so we got to get started. We'll get back to you.
Bye.
Okay, Jean Frida has decided to do a mousse like this because it matches her, your pants, PJ pants, right? Exactly. So let me show you how she found this. She came over here to the left, I'm sorry. She came over here to the left and went to images. And then she just came up here and typed in mousse. And then scrolled down and she found this one. And since I'm a subscriber to Cricut Access, all of these are free to me. I'm not sure if this would be a free one to you or you'd have to pay a little bit. But this is the one she wants. So she clicked on it and then came down to the bottom here where it says Insert Images. And you'll notice he comes in at an odd size. She didn't want him to be this size because it's too small for her shirt. So she used the measuring tape and just kind of got an idea of how big she'd like her mousse to be on the front of her shirt. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to get rid of this one because we don't need it. She's decided this one is a good width at 7 inches. She kept the lock on so it would be proportionate. So it made the height whatever it made the height. So the next thing she's going to do is just go to Make It. That's what he's going to look like on the mat. So you'll notice that she needs a piece that's about, I'd say 7 by 8 just to be safe. It doesn't need to be mirrored or anything. So she's going to go to Continue and select her device, the Explore Air. Now, since I have my machine always set on custom so that I don't accidentally cut it at the wrong product, I will choose, I've got to browse all materials. It's an iron-on. I'm just going to put an iron here, and these are my options. And I'm not sure if I should do patterned iron-on or everyday iron-on. So I'm going to go look at the product and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I just went to check out the material and it does say patterned iron-on. So I need to make sure that I come down here to where it says patterned iron-on. And that's the one I'm going to click. and say done. Okay, so everything's right. I should mirror it if there was text on it, but it's not going to matter on this animal, on the moose. So I'm ready to go. I just need to put my material on the mat, and I'll show you that in just a sec. Okay, I'm having my sister use the handy dandy little cutter. Now you make sure that it's all the way up to this lip up here. And then you're going to slide it all the way over because you're going to cut this 8 by what?
This is 7.
7, okay. So there's the 7-inch mark. Yes. And you have it flush up to the top there, okay. Now you put, yeah, go up once and then come back down because it's in the middle. Okay, all the way down. Okay, that should have cut it perfectly. Perfect. Okay, the piece to your right is the scrap. Oh, it looks really pretty good to me. My sister's really a perfectionist. So it was going to be
7.
7, okay. No, wait a minute. You already did 7.
8.
It was 8, yeah. So you have to put it up to this lip. That's where you know. Okay, there. And if you want to, if you're worried about it being crooked, you can make sure that the line looks like that's lined in there.
That looks lined up.
Okay.
This edge.
Okay. So you can just go up. Okay, and by the way, you guys, when I was saying to you I had to check the fabric or the material to see if it was different than the everyday vinyl. If you've never used this printed vinyl, it definitely feels different. It feels like wallpaper paste almost, doesn't it, Jean Frida?
Mm-hmm. Feels a little bit like fine sandpaper.
Yeah, really. It's just, it just feels different compared to this, which is a different kind of a vinyl. Yeah, right. So, okay, we're going to put this away, and you're going to get out your mat. And I hope this one's a good sticky one. Okay. Ugh. Okay, now you're going to put that down. Now, wait a minute. This is heat transfer vinyl. The rule for heat transfer vinyl is you always do it shiny side down. So you're going to come way up here to, yep. And you're going to smooth it on there. Hopefully it's going to stick well enough. If it doesn't feel like it's sticking well enough, let me know.
Sticking.
Okay, and if you want to, you can use this squeegee thing to go over it a little bit. Perfect. Okay, the next thing Jean Frida's got to do is she's going to come over and just put this into the machine. So you can come over, and actually I could probably see you putting it in if you want. Okay, I have a picture of you putting it in the machine. So you'll just set it right there, right inside, and where it stops. Now hit that little flashing button because that's going to suck it in part way. Did it get sucked in? Okay, and now see the second button that's flashing? You're going to hit that, and it's going to start cutting it out by itself. And when it's done, Jean Frida is clapper. And when it's done, we'll come back and we'll check it out. Okay, Jean has her project back on the desk, and you're going to separate the backing from the vinyl. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, the clear. There you go. Perfect.
This is a little tedious.
No, this she says this one's tedious. For those of you who have done a lot of weeding, we know this one's probably not that tedious. But when you're first,
be minus an antler.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that's true. He's gonna be cute.
I can't tell where I'm grabbing on though. Which
vinyl is pretty strong unless you were using like a glittery vinyl. That one's not as strong, but the chances of you tearing this or breaking it incorrectly is pretty slim.
Good to know.
Yeah, as you break off a leg.
We got the first 3-legged moose. Okay, so I've weeded the moose, and here's my scraps. I'm going to throw that away. This smells like when you go to take out a blow-up raft or an inner tube. That's what that thing smells like to me. So now we're ready to take it over and press it onto my shirt. So, looks pretty good to us. All right, so I'm ready to decide where to put the moose on my shirt. I want to make sure I get the placement kind of in a good spot. So I looked in a mirror and looked about 3 finger widths down from the neckband, and I think the center of the moose is right about here. So I think I want to place it right about there, and I think that's about the right spot. Okay, so the next thing is to decide where on the shirt is the center. So to be able to mark that, there's a simple way to do it. I'm going to fold the shirt and I'm going to line up the shoulder seams and the neckband, and then I'm going to lay it down on the heat press, and I'm going to press it for about 4 seconds, and it's going to put a nice crease in it. So I'm going to pull over the press.
Chimpanzee
1 chimpanzee, 2 chimpanzee, 3 chimpanzee, 4 chimpanzee. And I'm going to have a nice crease now in the center of my shirt so I can easily place my moose there.
Okay, the first thing that I like to do is just to thread my shirt on the heat press that I have. And I think I've told y'all before that the heat press that I have is the Zeny, Z-E-N-Y. And I think the platen might be 12 by 15. I'm not exactly sure, but I know I've never needed a bigger one from this for any of shirts that I've made. So, as you remember, Jean Frieda put that little mark in the middle. I'm going to take the moose and put him, actually what I'm going to do is take this and make a little crease where the middle of it is. Here and here if I can carefully. Don't want to mess up my moose guy. And then I'm going to line that up 3 fingers down. I think she said she liked, now Jean, did that include the band here?
That's below the band.
Below the band, okay. 3 fingers down below the band. So about right there. And trying to make sure if I'm not getting him crooked. My lighting is bad over here. I think that looks pretty straight to me. So we're going to give it a whirl. My heat press is set to 305. I'm going to do it for 15 seconds. So I'll start. And what I should have done, and I forgot to do, is I should have preheated the shirt first, but I think it'll be just fine. We're waiting for the timer to go off. And like I said, I've never used this product before, so if by any chance it doesn't work right, I owe Jean Frieda a new shirt.
That's correct.
All right, let's take this back over to the table and see how it turned out.
Okay, it's the big reveal. I'm going to peel this off. We got 4 legs. Oops. Ta-da! There it is. And if it washes and comes off, she'll make me a new one. We're done.